Hello. Actually, hold on, let me get some light. Hello. Let's see if I can get a better angle. Actually. Good grief. Hello. This was meant to be a February 2023 vlog. It was going to be like last time. It was going to be a one-off. It was going to be very silly. And then a bunch of my footage got corrupted. What I've got. So I'm going to make this a general thing. Where I've got to. In uni, specifically. Up to now, I think. So, I decided to come back to uni. Yeah, to do some screen acting, because I felt that it's not the thing I'm the best at. It's been interesting. There's been a lot of downs. But there has been a fair few positive things as well, and I want to focus on those. I've met some bloody fantastic people, some amazing artists that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to meet otherwise. I've had some really, really fun experiences of performing with new people and getting to see how those people perform and getting an insight into their minds, which has been so fun. And I've had this chance to, I don't know, get chemistry with other people outside of the circle that I'm used to. Yeah, I can take us through it chronologically, I guess. What was our first film thing? Downton Abbey. That was it. Very fun. Learning how to act in a period piece, and I'm going to be real with you, I don't think I've learned that much on how to act better while I've been here. I don't think I've physically learnt anything new, or anything that new. If anything, I have a name to things that I used to know. Now, Downton Abbey was really fun. I got to play an old woman. Any excuse to wear a dress at this point. The eggiest egg that has ever lived. That was very nice. Continuity was battered down into our heads a fair bit, which was really useful, I feel. And I genuinely did enjoy that assessment. That was very, very fun. We did that. We moved on to sitcoms. And then while we were doing that, we had combat classes, which was really interesting.
My name's Kevin, this is my assistant Sandra.
I'm Sandra, hello.
Yeah, we're part of the Space Police of Quadrant 267827234.
I learned some new stuff, but it felt a lot like a booster course, because we did a semester of combat, like basic combat, with some more weapons in my undergrad, and this was just basic punches and kicks stuff, so it felt more like just a booster course, which was really fun. And I did a really fun fight scene with Jack and Fleur.
Average Tuesday in Brixton.
Yeah.
That's another thing that's been really fun about this course, is that I've had more opportunities to perform with Jack, who I didn't really get a lot of time to perform with in my undergrad, despite us being together all the fucking time. And this is also the first time I gotten to act with Fleur in like a semi-professional setting, which has been great, really fun. And when we got back after Christmas, we did duologues with people. Loads of people had some really interesting stuff going on there. Me and Fleur, we did a scene from New Girl, which was really fun. This is the first proper time I got to act with Fleur one-on-one that is like real, because we did a lot of dumb improvs and stuff over lockdown because we're both performers, but this was really, really fun. Yeah, that was great, and we got a very good mark on that because me and Fleur just have really funny chemistry. I'll put a clip in here of me doing a interesting motion.
Rabbit
If your biggest concern is the smell, I'm sure that's highly manageable.
Okay, there's a bunch of solvents and soaps. I haven't looked into it that much. But you know, you've really got to get in there and scrub it out. It's disgusting.
Yeah. The positive of this course has been the people, for me. And that we have had like occasional sparks of brightness in what we're doing. I have been working with some incredible people that I wouldn't have met anyway, and I'm so glad I've had the opportunity to. Even if some of us don't gel well together, that's fine. That's a part of being in this like theatrical space and this creative space, and it's always really fun to kind of see who gels and who doesn't, and that's like completely fine. And some of the modules we had been fantastic. I completely missed out one, which is the best one so far, which was mocap, where we did a lot of motion capture work, and we had a teacher called Alex who took us through a more in-depth version of emotional recall from Stanislavski about sense data and creating a fake scene in your head, something that you're familiar with and something you emote with. And you've got to figure out every single thing you can sense on all of your senses, and then you kind of transplant that into your character. And I know that sounds kind of simple in retrospect, and if you did emotional memory at Stanislavski level, then you probably think that you should just do that anyway, but I found it really helpful for me. We had an assessment where we had to do two things. The first one was to choose an animal and pretend to be that animal and try and replicate that animal's emotions and movements and mannerisms the best you could. I chose a gorilla because, of course I did, and that went really well. And then the other one, which we didn't do as much work on, was about kind of getting in sync with your other actors. And we had to essentially be the twins from the Matrix. We had to walk down a space, pull out a pretend gun, assassinate someone, and then walk backwards, all in sync. And to be completely honest, I won the fucking luck of the draw on that one in a similar way that I won the luck of the draw in my last assessment in the Nougat stuff. It's because I had Jack. And me and Jack know how we perform inside and out. And we just associated it with a nerdy thing by going, hey, we're orcs, pulling out a hand crossbow. Instantly. Perfect. We literally got no notes. At the moment, we are doing voice acting, which the first session was interesting. When we got given the script and this whole, I'm not going to say much because we've been told not to, we were given a script by a lovely group of writers and artists to perform for them like an unreleased show, and that was really fun. But then the way it was taught for us and how we should do it, in my opinion, was a bit shit, but it did help everyone kind of get to where we needed to be. And when we were doing it on our own outside of lesson time, it felt really good, I'm gonna be real. And then we performed it to them last week, which was really fun. And they really enjoyed it, and they want us back in the future, which is really fun. We did research in the industry, which is basically the precursor to the disc, because regardless of if you're going to do a practical or a written disc, you have to do the preamble to the written disc. And we had Marzena for that, and it sucks that we had Marzena for that because most people in the room wasn't going to do a written disc. But she was such an amazing teacher. And I specifically had a bunch of conversations with Marzena about like stuff outside of uni, personal stuff, and she was really, really lovely and very accommodating and very helpful, which I didn't expect, was fantastic. And now we are starting to reach the end of this course that has, if I'm going to be honest, given more stress than love. But we're reaching upon our finale, which is our dissertation. Yeah, that's been uni the last year. So, all that fucking university shit is over. What's happened in my personal life? I moved in with my friends Jack and Fleur and my partner Hans, right next to the sea. And this is probably the most comfortable I think I felt living somewhere, only rivaled by my final year of uni. And I feel like if I've had mental dips or problems, a lot of that has been negated by having these truly wonderful people. And that's one thing they don't really tell you about moving back out of a university setting back home, even though it feels fucking obvious. Being in a space, or like a homely space, or in a local community of like-minded people is so fucking useful and so good for you. Not literally all the time, but most of the time is so good. I've been working with Freshly Squeezed, making the memorial happen, which if this hasn't come out by then, you can watch the memorial at Chai Fringe on June 1st, and you can watch it in Camden Fringe on August 7th and 8th. By now, please. I've put a lot of work into this. I went to Northern Ireland for Christmas this year, again, which was very lovely, as usual. Very, very sweet. Always a lovely time when I'm over there. Hans's family make me feel incredibly welcome, despite me being a fucking weird man doing a degree, 2 degrees that will probably lead to no job prospects. Oh, over the summer I got my braces off to have. I'm very lucky. Played a lot of Fortnite. I've hung out. I've tried to stay in better contact with some friends that I've kind of grown distant from. Yeah, just organising stuff, hanging out virtually. Got into Overwatch. Played Overwatch competitive. Zenyatta main. We all live in harmony. Or fucking whatever. My life is fucking boring. Before Christmas, because it's Halloween, I dressed up as Sonic the Hedgehog and got absolutely blasted on wine before I even left. So I didn't even get into the club I was meant to go to. And then I ruined my housemate's evening. Very sorry. I went to a birthday party. Mel and Joe's birthday party. Tim Burton themed. It was a weird mix of people. In a good way, but like I'm so used to hanging out with this group of people in a uni sense. I'll share a house with Jade and Alex and Daisy and
Cody.
And it was called the Crack House, and everyone who was in our theatre community would go to this parties whenever they had one, which was once twice a month, not even that. It was odd to not have like everyone who you associate with these people there, but it was really fun nonetheless. The highlights of that was
Hello. Oh, going on a fucking woodland trek to get to Mel's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, the man we bought alcohol from was really scared of us because Ben nearly tipped over a 60-pound case of Desperado.
They should send me down the road again.
We don't know where we are. We're just walking down a dual carriageway.
I'm gonna Roblox scoop myself here.
Hello, my name is Markiplier. My dog, Chica.
So we have to go through a roundabout.
This is gonna be fun.
Yep.
This is where the fun begins.
We made it. Yep, we nearly got run over. Oh. Oh. After much deliberation, we have made it. Nearly. It's just up there. But nothing like a good bit of exercise for your drinking, eh, Ben? I am completely fucked. It's just Mel and Joe's party. Sally? Number 2, Fergus.
From the Auntie Sod.
Fergus!
What's the love for? Hello, February. I like John Cena.
There's nothing wrong with that beat.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, this reminds me of the time I was in a vlog.
We're in a vlog? What's a vlog? What's that?
What? How is the vlog?
Who are you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wave!
What do I do?
I cancelled Batman 3.
Wow! Rachel!
Me? Ethan?
Yes?
I don't know what.
Wait,
Bing chilling.
Bing chilling. I thought you were speaking racist Chinese. Elliot.
Later. Later. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie right now, I really love anime so much.
With the way I think anime is very good. I think
I legitimately think that Attack on Titan is the best anime ever.
Have you guys watched Dragon Ball?
What's happened since then, though? Fuck all. Since then, I saw Jack's nan a bunch of times. What a legend, Nanny Morris. Whee! Just been cracking on with uni work and hanging out with Hans over calls, lots of late night calls, lots of Family Guy, lots of Minecraft. Holy shit. And Dead by Daylight, I have played a metric fuck ton of that game.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 오빤 강남스타일 4 hours are finally here performing for you if you know the words you can join in too put your hands together if you wanna clap as we take you through this funky rap he's the leader of the bunch you know him well he's finally back to kick some his coconut gun and make you shoot yourself